Sunday night. Do you know where the music stars are? I'm Brenda Ross.
I'm Shadoe P. Stevens, and they are right here. Because Pepsi, the choice of a new generation, presents Hitline USA. Tonight, when you dial our toll-free number, 1-800-53-PEPSI, you will find Laura Branigan and Cutting Crew on the other end.
Now, Cutting Crew will be joining us a little later on after they finish their concert performance in Indianapolis. But right now, live and direct from New York City, it's our pleasure to welcome Laura Branigan to the Hitline. Thanks for being with us tonight, Laura.
Thanks, Brenda.
It's going to be an exciting show. I'm doing great. How about you, Shadoe?
We're getting all fired up and ready to go here. Now, while you all get on the line to talk to Laura, let's hear her latest from her new album, Touch. This is Shattered Glass. Laura Branigan on Hitline USA.
Shattered Glass, the new one from Laura Branigan's new album, Touch, the very album that she has personally autographed, and that will be sent to everyone we talk to tonight, courtesy of Atlantic Records. And we'll also be sending you a limited edition CD of Laura Branigan's greatest hits.
Sounds like the deal. Let's get going here. We got calls standing by on the line. The first one is Kyle in Lubbock, Texas. He's listening to FM 99. Go ahead, Kyle. You're on with Laura Branigan.
How you doing?
Hi, Kyle.
Oh, how y'all doing?
All right. Great.
I got 2 questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
Who produces your songs?
David Kosherbaum produced this album, and all the rest of the albums were produced by Jack White. But this is the first album that I've changed producers on.
Okay, and my second question is, when's your next tour?
My next tour will either be this fall or starting January, probably in the fall, though. So get ready.
Thanks for the call, Kyle. Chris is listening to Power 95 SX in Charleston, South Carolina. You're on the Hitline with Laura tonight.
Yeah, I just wonder how you get started in the music business.
A lot of rejections, a lot of waitressing, a lot of knocking on doors. I never thought I'd be a performer. I was real shy. And I was on stage once by accident, and I just felt that was my way of communicating and went after it. I started at acting school, and then I just started auditioning for everything. And here I am.
How were you on stage by accident?
In high school, my music teacher pushed me into auditioning for a musical, and I got the lead. And, I was really shy, and, couldn't even raise my hand in class. And wow. I found that was my way of expressing myself, and I just became obsessed.
Where was that? Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Brewster, New York.
Oh, okay, great. More calls standing by here. We've got Eric in Philadelphia listening to 98 CAU-FM. Go ahead, Eric. You're on with Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
My question is the song Gloria personal to you?
It's very personal. It was the start of my career. It's a song, actually, Gloria was a big hit in Italy by an Italian artist called Umberto Tozzi. But Gloria, we rewrote the lyrics and gave it an American kick, and Gloria really became the girl that brought me into this business. So, yes, it is very personal.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right, Eric, thank you. Let's go to Victor down in El Paso, listening to Hot Hits B94 FM. You are on with Laura Branigan on the Hitline. Say hello.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Victor.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Make a comment that you're sounding better and better with every record you produce.
Well, thank you so much.
And I wanted to know, who are your main influences, or I should put it, who have been your main influences in your music career up to now? Like, I would say maybe besides your parents who have, guided you most of your life, who, like other performers I'm talking about?
Well, I think I really love Gladys Knight. I think she's got a great voice. And Ray Charles, Joe Cocker, Edith Piaf. Edith Piaf was a great French chanteuse, great French singer, and she really, her heart jumped out of her throat when she sang. Wow. I think just like the others I've mentioned, and that's what I really look for in a singer.
A lot of depth there.
Yeah.
Let's go to another call. Let's take Brian's call now. Calling in from Columbus, Ohio, listening to 92XWXGT. You're on the Hitline, Brian.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Brian.
How are you?
I'm great. How about you?
Oh, great, now that I'm talking to you.
Oh.
But I'm literally your favorite fan.
Oh, thank you. That's great to hear.
The question I wanted to tell you was, what is the reason behind the new direction with the new producer and the new writers and stuff?
Well, I think for me it was just time to change, production, and I changed management. I made a lot of changes. But in terms of the music, I really just went with my instincts. I didn't plan it out. It just I finally really trusted myself to do exactly what I wanted, and that's what I feel about this album. I'm real happy with it.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks for
Thank
calling.
you.
Let's go to my hometown, Houston, Texas. Take Trisha's call. She's listening to Power 104. Go ahead, Trisha, and talk to Laura.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, Trisha.
I was wondering how you like traveling on the road and how it is when you're traveling to work.
Sorry?
I was wondering how you like traveling on the road.
Oh, how I like it? I like it, and I like the performing end of it. It's very rough work. It's tiring, it's hard to go from city to city. But once I'm on stage, it pays off because, there's nothing like singing for a great audience, and you really become one with the audience, and there's a real love affair going there, and that's what makes it all worth it.
All right, Tricia, thank you for your call. Thanks for hanging on. She's only been on for about 2 days waiting to talk to you, Laura. Hitline USA is coming right back with more of your calls for Laura Branigan, so stay right here.
Laura Branigan is on Hitline USA tonight, and we're taking your calls at 1-800-53-PEPSI.
That's the same number where a little later on you can reach Cutting Crew tonight. Right now, we'll get back to some more calls here for Laura Branigan, listening to Z100 in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Mark, you're on Hitline with Laura. Go ahead.
Yes, Laura, I just want to say it's a pleasure to get to talk to you.
Oh, thanks, Mark. How are you?
Just fine. My question is, how do you feel when you hear one of your songs playing on the radio?
Oh, it's an incredible thrill. You know, people always ask me, do you ever get tired of it? And I never tire of it. The first time I heard Gloria, I nearly jumped out of my skin. But, you know, it still feels like the first time.
Really?
Sounds like a song title.
Thanks for the call, Mark. Denise is holding on the hit line now. Where are you calling from, Denise?
From the Gertie.
So you must be listening to 106.5 WRTB?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead with Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, I'd like to know, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Not much. No, what I really like simple things. I like to, you know, I live in New York, and I like to walk around, go to a movie, eat in a local restaurant, eat sushi. I love sports. I really do. I like to play tennis and squash and swim. Nice, easy things, read. Things normal people do.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Let's take another call. Let's go and take Jeanette's call, listening in Bel Air, Ohio, to WOMP FM, WOMP FM. You're on the hit line, Jeanette.
Yes. Where did you get the song Shattered Glass? Where did you get the name of it from?
Well, Shattered Glass is a song that was sent to me by the producers of it, Stock Aitken Waterman. It was sent from London to my record company, and the producers thought it reminded them of Gloria, and it was really just what I was looking for. So I didn't write the song, but I really think I thought it really fit me. So, and I fell in love with it, and I went to London and did it.
All righty, we've got Nicole hanging out in Los Angeles with the next call, listening to Power 106. Go ahead, Nicole, you're on Hitline USA.
I wanted to know, when's your next video?
It's out.
The new one,
Now.
Shattered Glass, yeah.
Yeah, Shattered Glass is out, Nicole.
All right, that was short and sweet. Let's take Dex's call now in Medford, Oregon, listening to KTMT. You're on the hit line, Dex.
Hi.
Hi, Dex.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm just fine.
Great.
We haven't heard from you in like a long time, and I was wondering what you've been doing and how much time you spent on your last album. I mean, this album.
Right. Well, since the last album, I went to Australia and I did a film there. I was there about 5 or 6 months, and I came back and started on my album. And I was working on this album, I guess, about 7 months. I really put a lot of time into it. I think that this album, I had more input on this album than all my other albums together. So we did take the time, and I'm real happy with it.
Tell us more about the movie you were working on in Australia.
The movie's called Backstage. It's about an American girl who goes over to Australia to become a serious actress and gets involved in a horrible play, and the critics rip me apart. And I end up falling in love with the main critic, who really ripped me to shreds, and I go on to be a great actress, and he goes on to be a great writer.
I love it. Are there
Anybody else in this thing that we know?
Right.
Sorry?
Anybody else in this movie that we know?
All Australian people. Noel Ferrier, I don't know if he was in The Year of Living Dangerously. They're all, well-known Australian actors, not Mel Gibson.
Do you find there are any similarities in singing and acting?
Very much so. Singing, for me, is the most important thing is to express the emotion, and I think the acting is the same thing. It's just a different technique. Singing is more immediate. I can sing a song, and or a person can sing a song and demand attention, whereas acting, you have to have the right situation, the right color hair, the right height, the right weight, the right
agent.
The right agent.
Well, speaking of immediate, we've got Brian down in Dallas listening to Eagle 97, and you are on with Laura Branigan. Go ahead.
Hi, Brian.
You ever get nervous before you go on stage?
Do I get nervous?
Hmm?
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get very, very excited. My heart starts racing, and there's a difference between nervousness and excitement. Nervous is when I think I've had that plenty of times, but more and more as I sing and more and perform, I think I get excited. Really excited.
Well,
this will get your heart pumping here. Let's play the title cut from Laura Branigan's 1984 album on Hitline USA. This is Self-Control. That's self-control from our first special guest on Hitline USA tonight, Miss Laura Branigan. She is just waiting for your calls at 1-800-53-PEPSI. Said dial us up. You found us. This is Hitline USA. I am Shadoe P. Stevens, along with Brenda Ross tonight, putting you in touch with Laura Branigan and Cutting Crew.
And in about 10 minutes or so, we'll switch our satellite connections to Indianapolis, where Cutting Crew is performing in concert. But right now, we've got Laura Branigan via satellite from New York City.
And our next caller is John in Cedar Rapids, listening to KOKZ 105.7. John, you're on with Laura.
Hello, Laura.
Hi, John.
Hi. I was wondering, I'd like to compliment you by saying you sing your songs with such feeling. And I was wondering what song has the most meaning to you when it's performed?
You know, it's like having children, all your songs, and it's hard to choose among them. I think, being that How Am I Supposed to Live Without You was the first ballad that I sang. And it was the first one that showed that side of me. You know, I really fell in love with that song, that particular song, after the first bar of hearing the demo. That's real special to me. On this album, on Touch, I love Over Love and Power of Love.
Thanks for the call, John. Shelley's holding on the hit line in Pensacola, Florida, listening to K100. Go ahead, Shelley.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Shelley.
I was wondering about your brother. Did you encourage him to sing?
Oh, yeah, we always sang together growing up. And, you know, it's like he and I were like Mutt and Jeff. We never separated, and we'd always go in the basement and harmonize. And I think we encouraged each other.
We're talking about Billy Branigan, right?
Yeah, Billy B.
Okay.
Any plans for you guys to work together in the future or anything?
Definitely. Next year, we want to do a duet together.
Great.
Let's go to Lori in Fort Wayne, listening to Power 97 FM. Hi, Lori. You're on with Laura Branigan.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Lori.
I was wondering, do you choose your own wardrobe when you go on tour?
Do I change my own wardrobe?
Choose your own wardrobe.
Oh, choose. Oh, in the final say, I choose it. You know, you have people help you do that. You have people put it together for you. But I think in the end, I choose it.
All righty, that'll answer that one. Let's go to Frank in Toledo, listening to 92.5 WMAG. Hello, Frank.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Frank.
All right. Hey, Laura, is there any particular artist that you want to perform with here in the near future?
Oh, you know who besides my brother Billy, I'd really love to do a duet with Ray Charles.
Why Ray?
Why Ray?
Excuse me?
No, Brenda asked why Ray. I was saying that I just think Ray is he's just, his heart, as I said before, jumps out of his throat, and I think it'd be a great honor to sing with him.
We have time for another call. Let's take Cameron's call now. He's listening in Champaign, Illinois to 94.5 WLRW. Go ahead with your question for Laura Branigan.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Kevin.
I was just wondering, how do you see yourself in the future, such as what style of music you're planning to sing?
Well, you know, I go by instinct. I can't really put a category on myself. I guess this album, the new album, Touch, would really depict what my style is, and I think I really want to just keep growing vocally and emotionally and go in that direction. I can't put a name on it. Just listen to this album and you'll see.
Thanks for the call, Cameron. Laura, we cannot let you get away tonight without featuring your alter ego. This is the song that in 1982 introduced us to not only Laura Branigan, but to Gloria. Here's Laura and Gloria on Hitline USA.
Before you start to blow it.
Hitline USA and Gloria from Laura Branigan. Laura has been right here live and direct in New York City taking your calls tonight on the Hitline. Thank you for taking your time out to be here with us. It's been a good show so far.
Shadoe.
Really, it was
I had a
great.
great time. Thanks, Brenda.
So did we.